Citrine's Last Wish. This is the new update launching tomorrow on all platforms. So with this is coming with a new Warframe called Citrine and all other things as well in this update, including the image for the dev stream of 166, I think, or 167. Can't even remember, but it was basically this at the bottom. The Rhino skin, the new Rhino skin that is basically a bug. I don't know what the hell this is, but oddly interesting, oddly kind of looks, yeah, digitally, I'm gonna just say it looks awful. It really does. Like, what the hell? Anyways, moving on from that, because that's not the topic that I want to talk about. I want to talk about the Warframe, all right, Citrine. So, of course, Citrine is going to be coming out with a bundle, all right, a collection feature that is going to feature a lot of things in it, all right. It's going to be called the Crystal Bastion collection feature, and it has the Citrine Warframe on it, of course, the Kalite helmet for Citrine, the Stephalos shotgun, the Coral Fell, which is, I think, a melee weapon, the Illuminati, I don't even know how to say that, Sugatra, it's a Sugatra basically, which useless, Citrine Sigil, and the Belric and Rani Reunited Ship Decoration. Okay, useless items most of the times, just useless. Let's talk about the passive ability, all right, which is, I don't even know how to say that word. When Citrine picks up a health orb, an aura surrounds her that steadily provides additional health over time. So something like, I don't know, I think one of these mods that is useful to Necros, I think it's called a health, not health regeneration, but it's basically like stacking health. So it's one of those health mods that allows you to stack those health. But that's what it kind of sounds like, but obviously it kind of, regenerates health over time. All right, yeah, kind of like an aura mod basically as well, if you think of it. Fracture Blast, slash and stagger enemies with a crystal blast that inflicts bleed. That sounds good. Enemies afflicted with the status effect have an increased chance of dropping health and energy orbs. Alright, Fracture Blast is the Citrine's helmet ability at 50% strength. Okay. So for this is actually pretty great. I don't know, I think it's something that is like, Gara's sort of, or blast ability, where she basically blasts and slash happens, or she basically, if you hold the ability cast, it'll turn into a sword and they'll just swing it from right to left, and yeah, just hit enemies, but it doesn't really do a much slash damage. Maybe this one sounds really good because it says inflict bleed slash effects basically. So that's basically what it's going to be doing. Now that sounds really better than Gara's first ability. So preserving shell, all right, Citrine guards herself and nearby allies with a crystalline shell that gradually decays, kills and assists increase the defensive power of the shell. All right, so obviously killing enemies increase defensive power, and you possibly won't die. Now that sounds interesting as well. Definitely for survivability purposes, that sounds really good, and nearby allies get it as well. So it gradually decays, but it also increases in power as you keep killing enemies, or insist kills too. So that's pretty good. Deploy a gem that shoots prismatic beams. The gem targets enemies that are taking weapon damage from Citrine and her allies. It beams inflict heat, cold, toxic, and electricity status effects. Status chance and status duration increase for nearby allies. Prismatic Gem is Citrine's Railjack ability. Can be used to deploy a geode via the tactical menu. Now this is interesting here, because when it said Railjack ability, I'm like, okay, what the hell are you talking about? it says it can be used to deploy a geo via the tactical menu. So it's a tactical ability that can, I guess, use for your ship basically. And I'm guessing it is gonna do damage. I'm guessing it's gonna be a huge beam weapon. Like, I don't know how they really think about this, but obviously we'll have to wait and see what's gonna happen. But we definitely gotta take a look at the tactical menu, because honestly, I'm unaware of this type of stuff, especially when it comes to Railjack. I haven't played Railjack in such a long time. It's been a very long time since I ever touched Railjack. So, yeah, I'm unaware of what the tactical menu is, really. But, we'll see. But, this sounds pretty good. I hope, though, this is a better beam ability than Wisp. Wisp damn near did nothing, no damage. Like, it was completely useless. But okay, I see what they're doing with Citrine, and it sounds interesting. And I'm like what I'm hearing. All right, the Crystallize. This is her fourth ability, and Citrine summons crystal fractals. Fractals. The fractals rush forward, seeking enemies. Enemies touched by the fractals are paralyzed by Citrine's growth, and hit the growths to deal increased damage. Sounds interesting. I don't know what they mean by growths, but I guess it's part of the crystallized effect of the crystal fractals. So I don't really know what they mean by there, but obviously it sounds more something like frost freezing ability, basically. It just keeps them paralyzed, and then you get to do whatever with the damage, and then increase more damage, and then blah blah blah. Oh, and here it is. It says the new mission node, Tayana Pass. I'm gonna guess that's how you say it. So defend lovers encased in crystal on both Mars and Venus in one mission in response to the connection between Berlik and Renea. The Void has bored a hole in space to connect their preserved bodies for eternity. I don't know why I say entity. Yeah, basically this sounds just something like a new thing. Oh, it does say though you get the Citrine blueprint from there, the weapon blueprints, the Steflon and chlorophyll and more, I'm guessing. I'm gonna say this is probably gonna be the new mission that allows you to get everything for Citrine. Yeah, just everything for Citrine. So looking at the tactical stuff over here, this is where you're going to be upgrading all your command, engineering, gunnery, piloting, and tactical. And tactical is basically where it's like it's breaking down the ship, different parts of the ship, and what basically you're going to be using this stuff for on your ship. Especially for, I don't know, most things. Like, it just sounds weird talking about this, because like I said, I didn't really know much about tactical, but okay, but it makes sense what they say in the description here. Basically, tactical deployment abilities and tactical mods and powerful stuff basically is going to focus on the big picture of battle. So where everybody's deployed at, blah blah blah. So yeah, that's really cool. And then whatever it comes down to for Citrine's ability focuses in the Railjack, I want to know what it's going to be. Like, is it going to be a huge beam that you can deploy? I would love to see that, man. But damn well, I know freaking Digishine won't do that. But it's just interesting how they say that, and then it just comes out to be some bull crap. Some bull crap that no one cares about. Like, just stupid. So I have a lot of stuff I have to upgrade here. I mean, I think it's like a couple. Yeah, it's just like 4 more upgrades I got going on here. And then I can do it right now, but I really don't want to. But yeah, this is interesting. Very, very interesting. Looking at tactical now, it just makes sense. Hopefully, when it comes down to Citrine, it will be interesting. But most of the time, Digishine just does not make it that way. I think this update is probably gonna be cool. probably really good. I mean, it's just, I don't know, it just feels like every other update to me. The Warframe definitely does sound interesting. Honestly, I haven't played with Verona in a very long time. And it's not like she's a bad Warframe, but at the same time, it's just getting to the point where the Warframes are not just, they're not doing so great. You know, I don't know what it is, but they just haven't been played with, to me. I don't know about you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But these Warframes are just getting pushed more away from being playable and interesting, and just turning to, okay, cool, I just picked up a new Warframe, but now I don't even play it anymore. It's just very interesting. I want to see what Citrine actually brings. Like, there's just not much Warframes that I've actually really find interesting, especially the newer ones. Haven't found them interesting. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Follow me on all social medias and Twitch. Links are in the description. Thanks for watching. Love you guys, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.